Today I'm going to share an overview of the new Polaris RGB fans from Inwin. We had gotten an early sample a couple weeks ago along with the 101C case, and we used them in a build. And I've had a lot of people since ask for more details about these fans. Now, they just got listed as the twin pack. That's two fans on Amazon.com Prime, $39 shipped. Or you can go to Inwin store at inwin.com and you can get them as a single fan or the twin pack. But you need to start with the twin pack because it has all the necessary connectors in order to start using these fans. So here's the core specs that you want to know about. The CFM rating is 43.31, which is cubic feet per minute rating. The decibel rating is 20.2 with a maximum RPM of 1280. Now this fan that you're looking at is running at its maximum RPM, and I will have an external mic right next to the fan so you can get an idea of what the noise level is like. The mic is live. Now I'll move it to the front of the fan blades. Again, the decibel rating is 20.2, and I would believe that that is accurate because the fan is very, very quiet. All the holes for mounting screws on the Polaris RGB fans has an 1/8 inch thick piece of rubber on the top and bottom to help with isolating any type of vibrations that may occur. If you're looking at doing a DIY liquid cooling build and putting these on your radiators, or even swapping out the fans from an all-in-one CPU cooler kit radiator and using these, I would steer you towards a fan with much better static pressure. 1.26 millimeters is really weak. For example, the Corsair SP series has 3.1 millimeters for static pressure. So Inwin doesn't market these for radiators. They are marketed as a case fan, and they do exceptionally good as a case fan. But for DIY liquid cooling, I would remove the radiator out of the equation. I haven't seen any LED or RGB fan up to this point look this good just from the back. The edge looks like it's illuminated neon tubing or something, or EL wire. Yeah, I'm impressed. Having the lights project from the center of the fan hub was a very clever idea. This is the RGB-Y cable. This is what powers the fans and controls the lighting via your motherboard. It has two 4-pin connectors. These are RGB connectors. One will connect to the RGB header on your motherboard. You got to make sure your motherboard has an RGB 4-pin header. It will look like this, although it may be black and not white, and it will be somewhere along the edge of your motherboard. So one will connect to that header on your motherboard, and the second one is for any type of RGB accessory you may have or add later. For example, an RGB light strip inside your build, or some of the Inwin cases have an RGB light in the front bezel. So the cable will be pre-installed, and what you can do is use this included extender in the twin pack and then plug into that front RGB light. So this extender is included in the twin pack. Also, what's here is a 4-pin motherboard connector for powering the fans, and you've got one 8-pin fan connector to get you started. Now, here's the thing to remember is that you've got to start with the twin pack. You just can't buy one single Polaris fan and expect to get moving. The twin pack is going to have this Y cable in it to get you started. Now also is included another 8-pin connector, and both these connectors measure 800 millimeters or 31 inches long, so plenty of length. And then to add a single fan at the end of your daisy chain, there's this 4-inch 8-pin connector. So I love this idea. It eliminates extra cables and wires in your build, keeping things clean. Very simple. And maybe it's a glimpse into the future of desktop design for our market. And maybe there's a manufacturer that may design a chassis that has power rails so you can just plug in components with sockets, helping eliminate cables and wires further. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about that. Maybe Inwin is already planning something like that, or another manufacturer, I don't know. But you think at this point we should see something like that? These fans utilize a sleeve bearing design versus ball bearing, which lasts much longer. However, Inwin offers a 2-year warranty. Now, time will tell how long these fans hold up, and of course it's going to depend entirely on your environment that you're using them in. And also, I've posted more specs on the fans in the video description. I've learned over the years that fans are so subjective to personal tastes and needs that it's really hard to appeal to everyone, and there's just so many different fan designs on the market now. For the most part, I've avoided doing fan reviews because I've always felt that to do a proper review, you should have a proper testing environment to actually confirm if the CFM or decibel rating from the factory is true or not. To this date, I haven't seen anybody test fans properly for a CFM rating. Mike Chin on Silent PC Review, he's done decibel tests, and he's well known for that. But not everybody has those resources or the proper environment to do that. Bottom line is, what I love about these fans is that it's a simple design that works good and looks good, especially if you want a clean build and you're going after a specific color theme. But if I was going to do a water-cooled build, I probably wouldn't use these. But that's me. You may be entirely different. I predict that these fans are going to sell very well, maybe to the point that Polaris offers a ball bearing design or 140 millimeter version. Time will tell. So in any case, thanks for watching this review. I appreciate your support of Mnpctech. The holidays are coming around the corner, and you can go to my store and pick out something as a gift idea to tell your partner, parents, family, or whatever, because it always helps and keeps us going too. So I get the time to do these reviews as an enthusiast. So I want to thank everybody for watching and hope you have a great day.